Sí. Meeting to order, so 5:47, we'll get going. We don't have quorum right now, but hopefully we got a couple people, or at least one.
We just have quorum now, Manny,
They
they're.
don't count as.
No, they don't count for
Oh, they
voting,
don't count.
Present attendance wise, but not.
Okay.
but who knows, it'll be fine. I don't think there's anything to vote on other than potentially the business networking social date, but it's okay, we can just kind of. But we can pick a date for the future and vote on it, we've done that before. All right, cool, so let me start with the roll, so George Alvarez. Present. Matthew Casameo is present, Jose Llano, not here. Jessica Medina is not here, Manuel Perez is video.
Here.
Yep, Romy is not
Come back
here.
and do your stuff.
There.
Oh.
Our secretary is here.
Not this time.
No.
She got
We
saved.
need someone else secretary.
Yes.
Oh, Carlos has a computer.
I cannot.
It can only be one of you three.
I cannot be,
We're finding.
I cannot be, they already told me.
turbo hand.
I mean, hey, I mean, you can write on your phone.
People are terrible. People are the worst. Doctor, my handwriting is absolutely horrific.
We got another team or company uses like these AI notes.
Let's do that.
We can?
Yeah.
It'll be
All right, Gabriel, this is gonna be your inauguration to the EDC.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Last night, we're gonna go.
This is
Oh,
like-
let's go.
I
That's how we make sure you pay
But I
attention to your
supposed to
first
not,
meeting.
not, because I'm biased, I cannot do secretary.
Yeah, but that's actually true.
I don't.
All right, so Gabriel,
don't
real quick,
say.
what you're gonna do is very simple. What it is you're doing the minutes for the meeting, right? And I'm sorry to do this to you. It's not handwriting, you literally, it's an email that you send.
Secretary. Yours.
You have your phone, I recommend doing notes on your phone, it's a lot easier.
You guys are terrible.
Basically, what the secretary is, as we're gonna go through numbers here, you see 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, those main numbers on the agenda. Basically, you're gonna just state what was important that was voted on in each of those little things, you know, that's it. So you go, 1 is called to order, you put when the meeting started, which was 5:47, whatever, call to order. Roll, you just put all the names of the people that you see there, who was absent, who's here, and who's on video call. You know, and then number 3 is gonna be orders of business, there'll probably be nothing there, so you just, number 3 is empty, you get what I'm saying, and then we'll kind of go that way. You just put a little like blurb of what happened,
And who made the motion?
and who made the
seconded
motion,
it?
who seconded it, who voted on it, that's really it. And if we don't do any motions in that little section, then you're pretty clear, you can put a little like summary if you want, you don't even have.
And the times that the meeting started at the time that the meeting ended.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's it, it's fine, it's really not that bad. And like what we were saying, at the end, if you want, you can plug it into a different software, like an AI software, and it can clean it up for you, you know what I'm saying? So you can write chicken scratch notes.
And who
clean
was
it up.
present and who was
Yeah,
there?
who's.
Yeah, that's why we're going through there now, so we'll see. So George Alvarez is check mark here, Matthew Casameo is check mark here, Jose Llano is absent. Jessica Medina is absent. Manuel Perez is here on video. Romy is present. Andrea, or that's no longer a member, Andrea Richichis, you can just cross that out entirely, I gotta update the agenda. Magali Rubio is absent. Carlos Padilla is present. Daniel Gonzalez is present. Denise White is present on video. And then you, who is not listed, Gabriel Fernandez is present. So you would replace Andrea with you. Cool. So now we go on to orders of business, deferrals, additions, and deletions. So does anybody have anything extra to add here? I got a couple things that Isabella sent me from Romy. So is there any other additions to the agenda that we've missed out on this month that is essential? What's the sitch?
Good catch, good catch.
Yeah.
You're a lot older than you look.
What do you mean? It's like, yeah, you see, she's like,
How old are you guys? What? And you know Kim Possible? I was shocked.
I'm 29.
Oh my god, wow.
Yeah.
Kim Possible's old.
Almost 30.
But like, guys, I'm like 36 years old, soon to be 37.
It also not that. I mean, it's old, but
Almost
it
old.
was like
She was
popular.
just, she was just cool for a really long time. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not on the agenda.
Okay.
Don't put it on the agenda.
All right, cool. So we're good on orders of business, deferrals, additions, deletions. So we'll move on to public comments.
A public today.
There's no public. Oh, I guess you are
Say anything?
the public.
Hello.
So we say your name for the record, I guess. we can write it down.
Amana Torres.
Ana Torres.
And I already passed my business card and my pen and the pen, so you already know what I do. I'm an insurance agent.
Awesome. And then we'll move on to the approval of the minutes. So you guys see them attached here, the regular meeting minutes and the subcommittee meeting minutes attached here.
They're in the separate one. It has been-
So, oh, perfect. And the subcommittee meeting is on a separate little stapled up package you can feel with. Well, let me see. I gotta look at the subcommittee because I know this is gonna be something we're talking about.
Sorry, just for the roll, is Jose excused? Yeah,
For today?
for today?
I don't know.
Okay,
Is
so
he?
it's not excused, okay.
Out of town on the business. That's
Oh.
you as the chair to
Okay,
call that
so-
out.
Yeah, I would say he's excused. You can put that on there because you're doing the minutes, Gabriel, if you don't mind. So Joseano's excused absence.
Magali is not though, she hasn't,
I have.
Yeah, her, I haven't heard from.
so yeah, Gabe, so just put a little like, Magali is unexcused, Jose is excused.
And then Jessica, I think, is excused too. I'm pretty sure she reached out, right? She reached out to you?
She said spring break, so she's on a cruise,
Yeah.
so she's not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's a fine, that's okay.
So yeah, so Jessica's excused. And then just make a note
Yeah.
that Manny and Denise are online.
Yep. Good stuff, Gabriel.
You're doing great. And I would motion to approve the February meeting minutes. I don't see any changes.
Cool. So all in favor?
Aye.
Alright, so.
All right, so we need to know what.
Romy made the motion.
What's up, Denise?
And George seconded.
Oh, no, you're good.
Background noise.
You're good, you're good.
George
They
Alvarez
already-
seconded. And then you just put that the motion passed.
Just a note, they already adjust on the budget, Miami Lakes, Chamber funds.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're right. They put Greater Miami Chamber. They actually changed it.
Cool.
Sweet. Too bad Magali's not here to see it. That was her big thing. Alright, cool. So did we approve the subcommittee minutes? No, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was not there for this one, so Romy or Carlos, I guess, want to make this one, since you guys have the.
I did it, so I
Invite.
cannot.
Oh. Carlos is finding a way out of everything today.
He doesn't like that.
No, I cannot motion it to approve because I did.
No, I know.
I can say, I can second.
True, true.
I think next time you should take the minutes, you're pretty good here.
Carlos.
Yeah, great job.
Making a great case for being secretary next year.
No, thank you.
Okay, I motion to approve the subcommittee meeting minutes.
Isaac.
All in favor?
I,
Cool. Nice.
so motion by Romy
Romy and then
for the
Carlos.
subcommittee minutes and then second by Carlos.
Awesome. Alright, let's move on to the budget. So budget review. So as Carlos mentioned, that's awesome that we were to change that line item. Thank you for that. So that for the help with that, appreciate it. So I think the only difference is, and I don't see it reflected yet, would be the payment to Bond Vivant, right? That's all we've done so far. on the network
Right, that's
business.
being processed this week, so the check should hopefully be done next week.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
okay. You guys don't really do checks on Thursdays, right? Isn't that the day?
Yeah, but we're understaffed this week because of spring break, so that's
Ah.
fine. It'll be next week. Spring break. There's a lot of staff out, yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so we're just 500 down on the network business and networking socials line item. All right, cool. Any comments on the budget?
Nope.
Awesome. So let's move on to old business. So the BTR list, I'm gonna pass over that for right now because I don't see it here in front of us. I know that Isabella sent out last time that huge list, remember, with all the different people. In the next meeting, I'm gonna go through that list again now that we have more members too, so it's more people to kind of outreach and do all that. And hopefully we have a bigger room. And we can assign the rest of those, the remainders. Just so everybody has a little bit of clarity on this too, that whole list, I did make an email list and send out from the chamber, like the whole intro, like, oh, welcome to Miami Lakes. Here's things you can do and, join the chamber, join this, like different things like that. So they were all at least touched, I guess, so no crazy stress, but at the same time, I do like the whole idea of us doing personal outreach here and there. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something that you guys recognize or see a business like, oh, this could be a good opportunity to work with the town or anything like that. I think it's helpful. It's what we're here for. So we'll do that in the next meeting.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yes, I'll explain. So the BTR list, yeah, no worries, no worries.
Okay, you're not-
Gabriel too, so you guys understand. The BTR list is the business tax receipt list. So basically, whenever somebody starts doing business here in Miami Lakes, or they go through a reaccreditation process, I guess every X amount of years, they'll have to get a new business tax receipt. And
Okay,
then once they get that, we have that list and it's all their contacts, all their, the email that they signed up under, the place of the business, the name of the business. And then us as the EDC, it's basically an opportunity for us to outreach to these businesses and tell them, welcome to Miami Lakes. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Miami Lakes. Here's,
this,
yeah,
basically,
exactly. And
then
then,
call me.
exactly, we're here to help you. And then we have a little email script, I guess, kind of set up that you can follow saying like,
Even better.
we've got because that's why, because just to tell them everything they have available to them. The Miami Lakes Chamber,
Okay,
the town of Miami Lakes through the EDC that we can help be a liaison to the town and the business. The BNI chapters that there's multiple in Miami
Yeah.
Lakes and in Hialeah around. You know what I mean? Just letting them know about all the different avenues that businesses have here to grow and expand in Miami Lakes, just already
Yeah.
available for free. So yeah, that's why. So we'll go through that
Okay.
list. And
You
if
don't
you
have to
can,
volunteer, you get voluntold.
yeah, you got you.
That's why I volunteer for that one, because that's something I like.
Yeah, that's why. So you'll see. Well, we usually go around the table and everybody gets like, 5 or 10 people, depending on how big the list is at the time, that they'll reach out to either via email, phone call, or in person. It's up to you. It's whatever the person individually wants to do. Obviously, in person is the best. Phone call second, email third, but it's up to you. That's why it's just a give a little intro to everyone. Awesome. So let's go down to the next one. So Main Street Live. I have not been able to stay as on top of this as I would have wanted to with everything happening, but
I was there.
yes,
I saw it. I have all the information.
cool. Yeah, let me know. What do you think? What were your thoughts?
So, it didn't draw a lot of people,
Okay.
mainly because
It was a lot
took
more than last month.
more than last
It was
one.
a lot more than last month. I was
Okay.
there. It
Okay,
was a
cool.
lot more.
Yeah,
than
that
last month.
was pretty good.
It was like,
So-
I would say it was double
I
what
would-
last month had.
I would-
It was full.
Nice.
Okay, I was on the first one,
Yeah.
not on the second one, but yes on the last one.
Gotcha.
So the advertising did not go through fully, and the reason because of the timing,
Yeah, I
right?
figured.
So, but the last 2 weeks they did advertising, they advertised, they did some ads, and we adjusted through the city, the ads to the size of social media and stuff like that. So
And it was the Grams
promotion-
agency handling that.
that grant agency do it, okay?
Awesome.
They already know that they had to do the last two. I will reach out to them to make sure that they already go with the advertising, the pay campaigns for those, not for the other two, but
Gotcha.
for the last one as soon as possible. I saw the ambience on the event was very cool, very nice. I talked to all the vendors through all the retailers.
Mhm.
The only one that come out was, what's the name?
Bon vivant.
Yes, okay, and she did really good. She sold the wines, everybody was drinking the wines, and
That's so
she did
nice.
some a little,
She did some extra stuff. She had like a
Yes.
table outside of
Yes.
the store. She like came out
yes.
and she had these little like boats of charcuterie.
Awesome.
But
That's
they were-
exactly what I want. Those
Uh-huh,
people-
that they
cute.
were free,
That's awesome.
so they were getting it and
And then
buying,
to her store.
and
Yeah.
buying the thing.
But I will
She
say
did good.
like Amazonia 1910, there was a wait list at 1910.
It was
It
full.
was full.
It
It
was-
was full.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
full on the two restaurants. A lot of people did gather around the fountain.
People bought pizzas from Pizza Scene and were
Yeah.
like sitting around the tree and eating their pizza. It was good. It was
And
good.
Cool.
I did not saw not many
No,
people
last week.
that I know. So it was a lot of
different,
new
yeah.
people and different crowd.
Okay, so that's
So
cool.
that was the good thing that I saw, that
Yeah.
it was not people that we know, it was not like the regular people that we see, it was new people.
And there were some people that I saw that, you know, again, they hadn't come before, but the common phrase was, oh, we heard about it. So
Yes.
like, you know, it
Okay,
took,
maybe it just took a little bit
it
of
took a
time
few
to get it.
months. Well, because we
going.
really haven't
Makes
done a
sense.
whole lot of marketing, it's been kind of
Yeah.
organic, but like, for example, the month before, the one in February, the band was really good.
Yes.
And so I think people were talking about that, oh, the band was really good, and
Yes.
da-da-da-da.
Yes.
And then the band this time around, the band was good. It wasn't what people expected though, because I think it got sold like a reggae band, and it was not a reggae band. It was, I mean, it wasn't
Yeah, I think
bad.
they swapped the
It
last
was,
second.
oh, was it?
No,
Okay.
No,
Or
no, now
that's the
next
next
week,
one?
the
Oh,
next,
that's the next
month.
Yeah, no, the band was
Okay.
good. It wasn't bad, but it was not a reggae band. The band was like, you know, like no
I-
doubt, like it was, you know, just a little bit of everything. Yeah.
I do
I
see,
mean, they were good.
the main thing is just singing, right? But there is no like interaction with the crowd, with the thing, it's like, not like, how do they say the DJs that they do, um, MAs,
Oh, MCs.
MCs?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I get
MC,
you.
so there was
No.
no like that interaction with them. So people were just enjoying the music, seeing them singing. It was a relaxed kind of
It
calm.
was chill. It was
It
very
was
chill.
chill.
Okay, cool.
People on the two restaurants that she mentioned it were full. And when I spoke with the pizza guys, they says, listen, we already know that we have to all be overstaffed for those
For that
days.
day.
So we're not gonna be able to put more people outside.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah. no,
in
that's
that
awesome.
sense, it's positive.
Okay,
That's my comments on that.
all right.
And I'm gonna send an email to remind them to already start other advertising with the
Cool, cool.
agency.
So that's good. So I guess it's improving then. Slowly but surely.
Yes, I think that the last one, it's going to be a killer.
This next one.
Because
that's coming
the-
up?
no,
Oh, the last
the
one.
last one.
Oh,
Like
okay.
this one is gonna be a lot better, but the last one I think is gonna be killer because the band is very more famous.
Yeah,
It-
And it's in
It's
the
gonna
summer,
have
pretty much.
some light effects
yeah.
and stuff like that. So I think that
Oh,
one is
cool.
going to be very cool.
Sweet, sweet. Awesome.
Amazonia has something tomorrow, right? I got
Yes,
something.
there is a networking event with the chamber. And I guess us technically too, we're all involved together. So that's why, but that's happening in Amazonia tomorrow, yeah.
Okay, cause I
Tomorrow night.
remember I got some.
Yeah, yeah. I heard about that one too. It was just, I was told a little late. That's why, so
Okay.
we only pushed it for like a week. But, one thing I wanted to say too, now with Main Street Live, I forgot to mention this with the budget. Also, from marketing miscellaneous expenses, we should have some taken out then for that we paid to the Grams, correct? To that Grams marketing agency?
Yeah, received any
Yeah.
calls from the grant.
They- They going to build the city. They already had the W9 and everything,
Gotcha,
right?
Where?
They all build. I think they're gonna build the whole thing at the end.
gotcha.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I guess that'll be at the end that you'll see these.
correct. But something that we, and I don't know how will that work. Well, maybe you guys do it internally, but they'll build that total $1,000, right? I know that we got 500 from the other one that they already put it in our account. So when we see it on the budget, we only see the 1,500, or we'll see the 3,000 and then positives of the other. You see what
From
I'm
the
saying?
EDC, you're only providing the 500, so you won't see the sponsor.
So we'll
won't
only
the
see
culture
1,500.
Because they're paying for the actual concert.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so, all right, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry.
but
Sorry, go ahead.
But we'll only see the 1,500, correct? Because the town is going to pay 3,000 in total. But he's getting 1,500 from BNI's and the Chamber of Commerce.
I haven't received any more sponsorship.
That was
checks.
gonna be my question.
Yeah, I've only
Has,
had BNI.
has the other BNI come through and
I
has
haven't
the
received-
chamber come through?
I haven't received any
Zero.
more sponsorship.
Okay, so we have to follow up then.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
to put that.
they'll do it, but I just need to give them a little
Yeah.
nudge, like, hey, by the way.
Hey, by the way, it's
Where's the
on,
check?
it's in the minutes that you promised to do this.
That's why I just think a lot of them just don't know. That's why I remember
It's
Gloria.
public
we reached out
record.
to, yeah. And then Ray, I'll reach out to as well. Which is the next one? The next one is the chamber.
No, the last one is the Chamber.
That's the last one.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is BNI.
BNI Connect.
All right, I'll reach out to Gloria. I'll send her a
Yeah.
message. All right, cool. When do you need that? Or there's no specific date, I guess, as soon as possible.
Well, I mean, if we're being invoiced at the end, I guess.
So
I
then it
mean,
doesn't really matter too much, but I'll tell her. as
Yeah,
soon as
yeah,
possible.
that would be ideal. That way also we have their logo, but I don't know what their logo is, so we can add it to the flyer and.
Yeah,
You know, they get some
money, no logo. The heck.
Pretty much, we're not gonna, yeah, if we don't touch it.
Of course, of course. All right,
What's your
cool.
name, I'm sorry?
From
Romy. She's good at collecting.
I-
She should be in charge of collecting.
Matt knows I'm all about the money.
Oh, yeah.
In many ways.
That is that is a fact. All right, cool. So Main Street Live then, so we're good. Awesome. So we're flowing there. What's up?
You mentioned something right now,
Mhm.
because I know that the marketing firm from the Graham School wanted to work some arts for the new one,
Uh-huh.
for the one that is coming up. But you just mentioned it that you guys will add the logo from who's sponsoring.
Right.
So I had to wait for the art. Cause I was texting, hey, can you guys send the arts and already start advertising?
Mhm.
But if I'm gonna have to wait for that,
Mhm.
what is the?
Oh,
Carlos, but start
Yeah.
start doing it with the logo, with the flyer, without the logo. The flyer is entero. Their logo is una cosita así that goes on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anything, you'll get an updated one
We just
with a
can't
logo.
advertise them as sponsor without.
Right, without payment.
That would-
Yeah, it's okay.
that
I
would
just
be-
wanna make sure I just move forward.
Yeah, it's okay.
You have the
Well,
flyer.
Once
Well,
we
make the
have
money,
logo
they
with the
will
flyer.
figure out
No,
the
I wish, no, I wasn't, I'm not in charge of collecting the money. If I was in charge of collecting the money,
We have it already.
we'd have it already.
All right, cool. So I think we're good then on Main Street Live. Everything's rolling and flowing accordingly, so that's good. So I'm happy that it's getting better. That's awesome. All right, cool. New business. So oh, I just realized we motioned on the minutes and and voted on it, but we can't, right? There's no quorum.
We don't have quorum?
No, you
Yeah, we
only got it.
do. One-
I'm here.
Oh, that's right, Romy.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Maggie,
six.
Maggie.
Sorry. Okay, new business. Now we don't Danny left, but whatever. He'll be back.
No more motions, pause the motion.
Yeah, so now new business, 2026 EDC
He
business.
wants to say something.
Waiting on.
No, you're fine, man. You're fine.
I know he's overheard about it.
No, I know, I'm joking. It's fine. This is
You're good, you're good. We just,
You're fine.
we
you're
just
fine.
won't motion until you're back.
We've got no motion. Alright, so 2026 Easy Business Bootcamp. Romy, you have the
Hey.
floor.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so for our newcomers, the boot camp is like an annual event that EDC has sponsored now for the last 3 years. Last year was our third annual. It is basically how to run a business 101. And we put this event on for free. It's been in development over the course of the last 3 years. Each year we keep getting better and better. So, I was the chair of the event last year, and we had our first subcommittee meeting last week to talk about what went well, what we want to improve upon, themes and whatnot for next year. So just highlights. Overall, we agreed that the venue worked out really well, hosting it here in council chambers with that reverse U. We're not going to change that up until we're busting at the seams with participants, which hopefully that happens, but that's not. I don't think that's going to be a problem for this year. The other thing that we're definitely not going to repeat this year is cutting off the registrations. We've learned now over the course of the last 3 years, we leave registration open until maybe it reaches 500. You might have a heart attack. I might have a heart attack, but we've learned that because it's a free event, because people don't show up. We've had over 250 people register, and we don't even break 100 in the chamber. So I mean that's what you get when you put on a free event. That happens, and that's okay. So we're just gonna let registrations go, because in the past we've cut off the registration, and then that scares people away. So we're just gonna let the registration
Where you
continue
gonna
opening.
advertise it in the?
We advertise it, so we're
Where-
gonna talk about that. We advertise it online, and we advertise, in all the local areas here.
Okay,
Okay, so let's jump to item 3 on the boot camp, future topics. So things that we discussed that we would like to have. AI for business. That's a big one that we would really like to have a phenomenal speaker this
I am
year.
sorry, where are you right now?
The minutes,
In the minutes of the boot camp, yeah.
It's the one document, that one.
It's right here,
Yes.
yeah.
I no wonder I'm in the.
Yeah.
It's funny after.
So AI for business, how to leverage AI for small business. We would love a great speaker for that. We don't know one. If any, or at least Carlos and I were part of the subcommittee, and we really couldn't pin one down. So if anybody has any suggestions, connections, particularly for that, we would love that. We don't pay speakers. It's, you know, it's an engagement opportunity, an opportunity to give back to their community. We love people who have a connection somehow to Miami Lakes, but if need be, we'll go outside the community, so that's totally fine.
I might have someone for you for that.
You have someone, Denise? Yeah?
Yeah, I can reach out to him and see.
Okay, great.
he'll be able to do
What
that.
are his qualifications?
I can send them to you through email.
Like.
I'm actually at Disney right now, so
Oh my God, okay, go be at Disney.
no. I'm actively listening, but it's
Okay.
noted down. I'll reach out to
Okay.
him.
No worries. Okay, so that's one of them. We're gonna have a combo of a business banker and also Carlos about specifically how to how to get loans and financing for business. That's a topic that we continue to get more and more interest on, and hopefully this year really like nail the topic and bring it down from something super abstract to something really concrete, because that's the feedback that we keep getting. What else did we talk about? I had some topics written down on my minutes, but they're not here, but that's.
They're here.
The specific
What
ones.
is-
Here, AI for business, how to scale your business, marketing and branding business,
Well,
operational.
What you're talking about now,
Yes,
Some
okay.
loans and
we, every
NIC.
year we
Yeah.
have a big event, that's like our keystone event, I guess you could say, that's in September typically. Yeah, and it's a boot camp, right, where people literally get together and there's different little panel, people speaking and speakers and guest speakers talking about ways you can improve your business and benefit it in different ways, and we've had different versions of it. So
Yeah.
the first year was kind of very focused on working with the government in the county and the town.
Yeah.
And it was very tuned to that and becoming, a county person.
Mhm.
The second one, was the last one the second one or the third?
The last one was the third.
Oh, wow. The second one, we had
Second-
more small
The
business.
second one, we had
outreach.
HR, we had your
Oh, that's right,
dad.
HR,
we have-
marketing.
We had to do
excellent.
business with the town, so, and then this last one was really more entrepreneurial, I thought, which I think people liked.
Yeah.
And then this is more, I think this is more of we're expanding on what we did last year, so same very business directed topics. But we wanna either switch up the topic or we wanna kind of like the loans, we wanna repeat the topic, but do it better, right?
Gotcha.
So we talked about, right, how to scale your business. So, for this, we were thinking, and we have to reach out to the speakers and confirm them, but we were thinking somebody like, for example, like, Bert Leal,
Oh,
that's grown from one school and now has, 3
Yeah.
schools, like, almost 100 employees.
true.
Which I talked to him today. He's my client, but I forgot to
Oh,
mention
fine.
that.
That is a good one.
So we thought about him. What else? Inspirational speakers. I know we wrote down who it was that we wanted. Oh,
No,
you
the
you were gonna-
inspirational speaker,
you were gonna ask your big contact.
yes.
Okay, so that's still.
I started, I haven't.
We're still working on that. Okay.
Yes.
Anywho, to not get too deep into this in this meeting, we would invite you guys to be part of the subcommittee. The subcommittee is open. Right now, it's just Carlos and I. We need help. The event.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes. Well,
I will be
we'll
at the
allow it,
next
we'll
one, I
allow it.
promise.
The event date is set already for September 25th of this year. That's a Friday. It's the last Friday in September. And we have internal deadlines set and whatnot. They're already on the second to last page. Unless somebody has any other better suggestions, I continue to be a fan of from the chambers to cellas. I should put that on a t-shirt. I don't know, from the chambers to cellas. Because it's just.
We're getting free
Yeah,
advertising.
I am a woman of many talents, and you will see. So we do the event in the town chambers, and then the participants walk over to Chelas for a happy hour at the end, sponsored
Okay.
by the EDC. And we have a lot of local sponsors, so we're gonna keep it at Chelas unless, something amazing opens next door from now to September, maybe.
That's what-
Manny, did you have something real quick?
Yeah, you guys were talking about the who can do the AI talk.
Yeah,
I think Andrew may be able to do it. He's a computer engineer.
who's Andrew?
Andrew from Vida from the design.
Oh, yeah, Drew. He sent me a
Oh,
text.
Drew.
Yeah, he
Oh,
sent a text too.
God, you call him Andrew? That's so weird. Okay, cool. I hadn't thought of that. That would be a good one. let me call him and ask him, because we wanna make sure that
He's
they
just in
can.
right now.
Oh, he's in,
No,
okay.
he's not on
cool.
the call, he's listening on YouTube, I think.
He can
Oh,
hear it on
awesome.
YouTube.
He sent me a text just.
Okay,
now,
so Drew, if you're listening, we really want it tailored on how to leverage AI for small business.
I like
So, you know, again, the keyword being leverage. So practical uses, almost like a 15-minute tutorial, practical uses of AI for small business. So we have to keep it general enough that it can be applied to any small business. But we do want it to be practical, not just, you know, pie in the sky. Oh, you can ask it questions about your industry. Everybody knows that. More, you know, of give us some real life examples, you know, for it to do your invoicing, for it to do your books, for it to, you know what I mean, like tell you how to become more profitable, etc. Yeah. I think something that people, and I'm speaking for myself because I try to leverage AI in my small business and it frustrates me a lot. So I think one of the things that I struggle with, that I think a lot of small business owners struggle with, is how to instruct AI. So because otherwise AI is just like Google. Like
Yes.
like I know that I'm using it very superficially and just asking it random questions to get a more direct answer as opposed to Googling.
Yeah.
But I know it could go so much further than that. So I think that focus is what we really want to hone in on for the speaker that we choose for this topic.
I think that's very good.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I'm in the same boat.
yeah. So Drew, if you're out there, let us know. Or Denise, you're taking notes, so you know, so let us know your hookup if they feel confident in that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that, those are the speakers
You
and
said you heard,
titles.
by the way, he said he's listening.
Okay, great, perfect. Thank you, Drew. And then, we are struggling a little bit on a theme, like, you know, what to call it. If we keep calling it Small Business Boot Camp, Carlos feels very passionately that we shouldn't just small business it anymore, that we should try and
That
get
we should
bigger.
kind of get it
Yes.
updated.
Which I think is cool. That's why we picked the topic where we wanted Bert to speak, because we're already painting a vision of getting
Yeah.
bigger businesses.
Getting
Correct.
better clientele
Yeah.
for say that, you know, that we get like
Correct.
middle size or small that wants to be a middle or middle that got to grow big. So that way we don't get the business one-on-one.
We don't
Exactly.
paddle.
Yes.
Exactly. So I mean, so accessible enough for someone that's small, but also, you know, all encompassing enough that some of the bigger fish in town or around town would want to come and attend. So
Very good.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm not gonna get to the budget because we do have a motion to
And
to
that
pass.
big too, right?
Yeah, we do have a motion to pass, so I'm gonna wait until hopefully we get Danny back. But back to the area where it says needs improvement, item 2. The one area that we feel like we really fell really short on for this last round, that we wanted to use it to drive attendance and ultimately it just didn't happen, is the collaboration with Best of Miami Lakes.
Yeah.
So, so for our newbies, you guys have maybe heard or seen, if you go around town to the local shops, you see a sticker on the door that says Best of Miami Lakes nominee or Best of Miami Lakes winner 2020, whatever, right? So Best of Miami Lakes is a contest that we have in town to nominate and award the best of locally in different categories.
Okay.
This has been going on now for quite a number of years. I don't remember exactly how many. I think around 10 years or so. Something like that.
Something around there. I know it was actually Andrew that started.
Oh, right. So originally it was actually something that started in the Economic Development Committee.
Yeah.
And then somehow it got kind of taken over by the communications office for the town of Miami Lakes. So then we kind of like stopped doing it. And last year we brought it back to the committee. So along with bringing it back to the committee, we want to use it to drive attendance to this event because the timelines work well together. So what was supposed to happen last year, which didn't happen because of lack of coordination, that we really want to happen this year, is that the nominations for, because it's an open call for nominations. So the town opens the nomination portal and anyone in town can nominate businesses for different categories. So the nominations go out well in advance of the boot camp, you know, with ample time for marketing and maybe we can do some cross promotion and all that stuff. And then we collect the nominees and we have the final nominees that will actually be voted on ready to announce at the boot camp.
And we
So-
invite them.
And we
so
invite
they
them,
come.
right, so they get so the nominees will know before anybody else knows that they are a nominee. And then, you know, we invite them all to the boot camp where we announce live at the boot camp, these are the final nominees for each category.
Yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
so we didn't get to do that last year. We would really like to do it
Yeah.
this year. So any questions on that? Make sense? Yes, okay. So if you turn to the next page, you see in there the internal deadlines. So, so the internal deadline, speaker headshots, approval marketing, final speaker presentations, the assets. So it's June 1st. So June 1st is the deadline for asset collection, meaning all of our flyers are done, all of our logos, all of our, you know, our, as many as we can, our sponsorship logos. We're gonna have to work on sponsorship a little earlier. And the marketing is going to start running already in July. So ads will run all of July, all of August, and whatever's left of September.
Nice.
So, but that means that Best of Miami Lakes nominations need to be ready to go, let's say no later than July.
Okay.
So that people can nominate, there's ample time to market those nominations, and then we can cut them off at a reasonable time for us to count, invite, and get them all there. So if the event is September 25th, I would say that those nominees need at least a 30-day notice to be invited. So that would mean that we're inviting them no later than August 25th.
We didn't put them in the notes.
Because we have to talk about that here. So, so we would invite them August 25th, so that means that we need to cut off nominations, what, like August 15th or August 10th or something like that?
Yeah.
So that we have time to count them,
Yeah.
or not count them, but
I'm
like.
gonna take a much more active role in
Yeah.
the Best of Miami Lakes. 'Cause I know
Mhm.
last time, we, like you said, we jumped in last year, but it was more on like a marketing and pushing it stuff. I mean,
Correct.
kind of like what we're doing with Main Street Live.
Yeah.
But I think if we're gonna wanna do that coordination at the level that you wanna do, I think we
Yeah.
just kind of have to
Own it.
own it.
Yeah,
I think
I
at
agree.
that point. And I don't
Yeah.
think it's anything
It's
crazy.
not crazy. I think if anything,
Yeah.
I think the biggest feedback that I got last year about the Best of Miami Lakes was people did not realize that the town had opened for nominations.
Yeah.
People had
you know
no
it's happening,
clue
Yeah.
that it was happening.
Yeah.
So people
But that
nominated.
survey needs some work.
So people nominated at the very last second, you know, so at the very last second, we got an influx of nominations and then, you know, but nobody knew that the survey was open. Something that I think is worthwhile, because I think that the event now merits it. And maybe we can do like a collaborative piece, is maybe like a full page or a half page ad in the Lake.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think we need to advertise this.
Yeah.
Somehow it needs to be advertised.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah, I like that idea. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and
I'm
again,
gonna start
like we
including
can.
Best of Miami Lakes on the agenda. So
Yeah,
next
and-
one, we can start.
Yeah.
And we
getting
can,
it going.
we can put like, we can ask Vanessa to come up with an ad that incorporates both, you know, so that, yeah,
When we ask her for the assets, let's ask her.
That'll
already
include
for
for
the-
that. yes.
Do you know when Best of Miami Lakes typically starts? Like when, I said, all those people start doing that, getting that process going?
But I can ask her.
Yeah, please,
Yeah.
if you don't
Last
mind.
year was definitely late.
Yeah, that's why.
That it was
because
super late.
Honestly, we
Yeah.
can already start
That's-
by, like, I would, if we could already start next month, getting it going, like,
Sure.
why not? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
Let people vote all they want until we get to that, final nomination period,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like, who cares?
Yep. So I know Danny's outside, but that brings us to marketing, budget, etc. So we have a preliminary budget on item F of the agenda. Vanessa is like our marketing girl for this event. She does great work for Chelas and a lot of other places locally. So this is the same as last year. We attributed to her $750. The $750 included the collateral, meaning like the ads and the logos, the agenda that she put together. And it included her being on site the day of the event to capture video and reels and all that good stuff. And to coordinate with the town to post all of that.
And Jessica is the lady here, Jessica Medina, that she's not here.
No. Jessica's just a committee member. We're on this, we're here, item F, aquí, in the budget.
I can show you the recap video too.
Yeah.
I sure know.
We approved this already?
We have not approved this.
Was it-
No, this.
We approved it last
take-
year.
This is last
we
year.
take this
Yeah,
from
we
the-
approved it
from the
last-
Budget, so we have to
Yes.
make motions to allocate from this budget to those particular items.
Break it down there.
Exactly, yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This
did we
was
ever
from last
post it?
year. No,
I don't think so. I don't think the town ever posted that, which makes me sad.
Maybe we can use it now to advertise.
I agree. I think we should post it now. Yeah.
Or not now, but whenever we're pushing it, I guess, you know, or maybe it is now, I don't know, whatever. Why not?
that's like a recap of what happened that day.
Oh, yeah, it came out really good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we just gotta use it.
so then for Chelas. Chelas of a lot in kind donated on that day. Last year we allocated $1,000 to Chelas, for, you know, apps and drink tickets and whatnot. For marketing, $1,000, to put towards ads,
Yeah, especially with 3 months, that's gonna
correct?
help.
And then we would have 250 left over from the budget for miscellaneous, which would be like, you know,
Things like that.
the raffle, not just the raffle, but you know, like the
Oh, like,
plates and the cups.
Remember we had a Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts emergency box of Joe last time.
Correct, yep.
Yeah, cause we ran out of coffee.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
last one.
So these are the things that we need to move for. We didn't include in here, you know, like an ad in the Laker or anything like that. I don't know how
But we
we're
can-
doing. I don't know how we're doing budget wise, if maybe we can take.
Well, that we
from
could
some
pull from the
items.
marketing miscellaneous expenses probably,
Correct.
cause they
Yeah.
kind of overlaps a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yes,
We can see how we
and
are.
we can probably take from the 1,000 too, because I think it's 250 from the Miami Lakers. So that will leave us
Okay.
750.
Okay,
We may be okay, if we see that we are struggling getting people, we can
Got it.
push it and
Sure.
get more, but it may be enough
Who's gonna do this $1,000 marketing? Is it the town?
at the time. Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha.
like running social ads through the.
Yeah, like running the
Yeah,
ads.
yeah, like
Running, yeah.
something that Carlos did last year, yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
So yeah, so theoretically, so is the 250 for the Laker, is that a full page ad or a half page
I
ad?
think it's half.
It's a half in
Yes.
color?
I don't remember.
Okay,
I
I
think
just
it's small. I
remember
think it's like
thinking
a
that it's
4%.
250, something like that, but I'm not, I don't remember the price.
We need to ask.
We can ask Linda,
Yes.
yeah.
So then, in theory, let's just say 250 would come out of that $1,000 marketing item. Line item, 250 would be for the Laker, and then 1,000, then whatever's left over, 750
Mhm.
would be for
Ads.
social ads. And again, you know, this is working with, this is just what we're working with out of we had, cause the $2,000 seminar line item on the budget is for this is the seminar. So that would be a 2,000 coming from, you know, whatever it is that, wherever it is that we're pulling it from, Chelas or the marketing. I think what we did last year was we did 1,000 from Chelas out of this budget, Vanessa out of this budget, and the miscellaneous
miscellaneous.
came out of this budget.
And the
And then the
marketing.
marketing came out of the marketing, yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just curious, the marketing miscellaneous expenses that we have in our budget, the actuals, the 9859, that's what we've spent. Like year to date?
Yeah, I know, I'll say.
That's it?
I believe so.
Yes, but we still here missing
Do we have pay?
2,000, yes, 500 for. The place
Stay
that,
Live?
no,
No, 500 for, you're saying for the Bon Vivant, right?
yes.
Yeah, that comes out of the
And
network
1,500
business. Yeah, that comes out of network business
1,500
network.
for the Main Street Live.
Okay, wait, so network, so 500 is coming out of Bon Vivant for networking events? Okay, and then, I'm sorry, you said what else?
1,500 for the
marketing
Miami and Main Street Live.
And that's coming from marketing
Marketing
miscellaneous,
miscellaneous.
okay, got it.
And what about the one that is tomorrow? Do we have to do 500?
No, that's just a
only
chamber
November?
event. That's why part of the next, that's the next line item for us, is to pick the next Main Street Live, or not, sorry, not Main Street Live, sorry, the next business networking social. I put March, but it's not March, it's
Okay.
just business networking social, the next one.
Okay.
That'll be the next thing we do.
Okay, so just curious, just so that we can start planning, because when we start talking about newspaper ads and whatnot, we have to start planning
Yep.
with a lot more urgency.
Yep.
So out of networking, our networking budget, the $3,000 budget, we do what quarterly, right? So that's a $2,000 commitment, so we'd have $1,000 excess in there, is that correct?
Yep.
So, I don't wanna put any motions out because I know Danny's not here, but I'm just talking out loud that I would potentially motion to allocate the leftover 1,000 from networking business line item to Chella's for the boot camp.
So they get 2,000?
No,
No.
so that they get 1,000,
Oh.
but it comes
it comes
from
from that.
there so that we have leftover to pay for ads and whatnot.
Gotcha.
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference if we're gonna, if we pull it from marketing and we put the boot camp ad in the Laker from marketing, but I don't know, whatever, I don't know. I don't know if
I
we
mean,
care.
if we vote to approve these numbers right now, I don't think we need to dictate which line items they come out of yet.
We don't?
Do we just for the voting of it?
For the motion, we usually encourage that you do, but,
Okay, then.
but a marketing expense should come out of marketing. It wouldn't make
Yes.
sense for Chella's to come out of,
No,
No, it
it's
would
saying
be
that it will come out of the
from-
networking.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's
right,
what she's saying, that's
right.
what she's saying.
Okay.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, yeah, okay.
No, what you were saying earlier makes sense for the seminar.
Yeah.
No, I
Cool,
think
cool,
that
cool.
the best one would be the one that we said at the beginning, the marketing, the $1,000 that we have extra for the team come from the marketing and that from the 2,000 from the seminar budget.
Yeah, so the 750 for Vanessa comes out of the seminar budget, the, do we want, like, the marketing for social ads for the event, I think should come from the seminar budget. That's because it's for that event. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it can come from either or in this case.
It
That's why
can,
we
it
can
can.
choose what makes the most sense.
Right, so.
Yeah.
That's why I would say, that's why I would say maybe the, what do you call it, the Laker ad. Because we don't know what that's gonna be. I would say the Laker ad come out from the bigger budget, right? The
Yeah.
$6,000 budget or something like that,
Yeah.
okay? So we'll put the Laker ad out of the marketing miscellaneous. Okay. We'll put the $1,000 towards social ads from the seminar budget. Okay, and then we're at,
And then Chella's is coming out of the networking
correct,
business socials thing.
Yeah, I think that's how we did it last year anyways, right? I think that's how it ended up shaking out.
I don't know,
Or
because
no,
last year
I
we were
don't know.
doing it like towards, we
Yeah,
weren't doing it this
yeah,
advanced, we
right,
were doing
right.
it like towards the tail end,
Crazy stuff.
yeah. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, and then we'll have 250 left over in the seminar budget for incidentals.
Recently.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah, I remember we could get like some stuff, grocery shopping. I remember we
Exactly,
did
what's
little
up,
things
we
like
did like a
that.
little Instacart order.
So you said it was social ads and Vanessa from the seminar?
From the seminar,
Okay,
Chella's
and
from the networking.
miscellaneous,
and the miscellaneous, right?
And Chella's from the networking. And then the Laker ad from miscellaneous, or from marketing.
Marketing,
Yeah,
exactly.
Gotcha. Cool, sweet.
Look at us all organized.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, now we're not going crazy scrambling at the end. I appreciate it.
And we're forecasting our budget better, because we know where it's gonna go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Cool. I mean, hopefully when Danny comes back in a little bit here, if he didn't run away, we can vote to approve all this.
Okay, and yeah, guys, that's all we
That's
got
all
on
we
the
got.
camp.
Awesome.
But again, subcommittee, join the subcommittee. Oh, do we
Yeah,
have
the
the date?
next meeting,
Yeah.
that's the thing,
We have it on the last page. The next subcommittee meeting is April 15th
at 5:30.
Gotcha.
at 5:30. Be there or be square. A lot of fun.
Oh, real quick, before we finish up with the boot camp, I wanted to reopen public comments real quick as Drew hopped in
Hi, Drew.
to help answer some of the questions about the AI and things like that, but
So I did hear what you had to say, and I mean, I do it. I use it on a daily basis to help with different aspects, different things from calculating pricing to reviewing my emails to make sure that they don't sound too aggressive, or the punctuation and the grammar is correct instead of me with my sometimes I do run on sentences because I just write down my thoughts. So it cleans up my emails. if you ever get something that looks really clean, chances are I threw it through ChatGPT. I've had customers send me AI generated art, and it's kind of helped me out sometimes when you have that writer's block, in this case design block, and I can't figure out a proper way of designing something, and I kind of give it the elements and the rough draft of what I'm doing and give it and feed it some information, and then it comes out with like, why don't you try moving this over here, declutter that and make it look a little bit nicer, more organized, more balanced. I've used it, as a matter of fact, I'm in the middle of trying to do trademarks for the business, and it's helped me out fill out documentation, the forms for the trademarks. So there's different ways that I'm using it in the business. I also use it for social media to help me write information about, I'll give it the information about what I want to post, and give it the image of the item that I made or whatever the case is, and it will give me a good, nice, solid hook for the comment, for the not comments, for the post. It would give me good text and give me good hashtags that are ranking really high. So there's certain things that I use it for. Cindy also uses it as well for different things in the business. So we'd be more than happy to talk about it. And like you were saying, sometimes it's hard to write for it. In IT, we say crap in, crap out. If you don't give it the proper information and kind of walk it through what you're sort of looking for, you will get something that it just imagined up that you never told it to do. I can't hear you guys. Did you guys say something?
No, we're just
No,
absorbing what you
listen,
said.
thank you.
Oh, right. So we'd be more than happy to write up a deck and present it and answer any questions. But definitely it helps in marketing, emails, social media. I mean, it helps in designing. It helps in a lot of different ways.
Cool. Drew, I think we can have a like an offline conversation, or better yet, if you can come to the subcommittee meeting on April 15th. And we can dig into that topic a little bit more, because we have some really specific ideas that we'd like for the presenter to, to incorporate. So if you would be able to make that meeting, that would be great, so that we can talk a little bit more in depth about it.
The other thing is, today I was using it to understand, Miami-Dade County has something called the RISE loan with the Dade Federal Credit Union. And we were asking ChatGPT all the details of what we would need to do to apply. How would we qualify for it? And if the rates are variable or if they're set. And apparently they're variable, so we definitely don't want to touch that right now as a business. But there's, like, you could use it in so many different ways to get information that you may need on the fly. Something as simple as converting millimeters to inches, to more complex of filling out forms, and giving it the details. Like if you ask ChatGPT about us, it could probably give you a lot of information on us because we've been feeding it information about us.
Cool.
So you said it was April what, 15?
15th, 5:30 in this room.
Okay. Too bad I can't get ChatGPT. ChatGPT, April 15, can you put it on our calendar, please? At 5:30, right? Or 5?
Yes.
5:30. Okay.
Sweet.
That's all I had to say.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna continue watching on YouTube. I literally secretly watch all these meetings through YouTube. We put it on our TV here in the shop. I'll show you guys. We put it on our TV and we just watch.
It's basically like watching, like Miami Lake C-SPAN all day.
Pretty much.
Drew, that's so lame.
Pretty much. Bye, guys.
He's like, this is why I watch on YouTube. That's why he goes, this is why I watch on secret. All right, cool. So awesome. So let's move on to the next thing then. So the business networking social, the next one. So like Romeo was saying, what we're trying to do this year is be a lot more proactive with our planning of it and do them quarterly, like we said we would, so. Let me see, our last one that we did was this month. At Bon Vivant, it was kind of a small one, because we didn't really have a lot of time to push this one, since this one we did pick kind of quickly. But now it's March. We've got plenty of time that we could pick one. Sadly, we can't vote on it right now, but we can at least pick a date and pick a place. So what,
We had said it already.
I know we had,
What did we have?
it was, last time it was Plan A was Shah's of Kebab, which is the new place that opened up there,
Okay.
which is also a small place in the corner
Correct.
there, but it's good. There's that place. Plan B was Francisco's, the chicken and meats place, which is here in Main Street. But we couldn't get contact with either of those people. Jessica tried reaching out to Shaw's, but couldn't reach out, we couldn't find them. And I don't think any one of us knew the for Francisco's people. So
There is,
we could try that again.
there is one option. Give me one
And then
second.
Plan C was Bon Vivant. No
Yes.
offense, Bon Vivant.
He's secretly watching.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know who's watching anymore now. I don't know who's secretly tuned in.
No, give me one second. I'm gonna tell you.
I know a big thing that a lot of people
Okay.
have requested the other
That-
side Miami Lakes too.
That trellis,
Oh, that's right.
Cottage,
Yes, yeah. She
okay.
emailed to the chamber about that.
yes, and she's partnering up with somebody on the building. That they will be able to provide some appetizers and drinks and stuff like that and do it at her shop and stuff like that, so people know about it. I don't know who is the other person that is on
She
that.
has like a small
The shop.
souvenirs shop with like Miami
Shop,
Lakes
yeah.
boutique and clothes, and it's very Miami Lakes themed. It's very cute, honestly. If you go there, it's a very cute little shop.
And on the same building where she is, there is, and they want to partner up with her so they can do a little lunch and type of thing.
Maybe Specialty Smiles, is that what it is? That's in that same building?
I'm not sure exactly which
Well,
one.
he's in the building with them. Yeah, Denise is right. Maybe it is Eddie. He's also on the board of the chamber too.
Okay.
Yeah,
so maybe-
Eddie.
Okay,
Mhm.
maybe, I'm
Maybe.
not sure, but I think she's pushing, she wanted it, she wants us to go over there, do the thing. Maybe a good idea, something different that we have not done.
I've done an event there before and I think it would be a great idea. It'll bring awareness to her shop and it's, very Miami Lakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I know we did her ribbon cutting that we did there was like a pretty big thing. Like that
Yeah.
whole setup on the outside with little vendors. That's why I know she'll go all out and bring little vendors and make it like a little
Okay.
a little event. So I mean
Cool.
that sounds neat to me and it's different.
It's
you know,
different.
I like
And
it.
it's
And
inside
it's
my
on the
Lakes.
other side of my
So
Lakes.
check.
So that's why I
Yeah.
kinda like it.
Yeah.
Solo,
there's-
where's that located? I'm back with directions.
She's where I call it attorney row. She's like where all the attorneys are in Miami Lakes.
You know where Gustes is?
Oh,
Josh,
yeah.
where his office is?
That's-
The guy is
Right
all
in front of
attorneys
Gustes.
and like 3 accounts.
The building, like literally in front of
That's
it.
right.
It's that building. there.
Trellis, TRE.
No, it's a boutique where they sell like,
I
you
think
know,
we're about to go
clothes
from
and
see
plates and tumbler like cups and things like that.
because I know.
But a lot of the stuff she sells is very Miami Lakes themed. So she'll sell,
We lost them.
I don't know, she'll sell like a little plate with a cow on it or something, you know what I mean? I love Miami Lakes. A shirt that says I love Miami Lakes and stuff
You
like
know,
that.
there's not that much parking, you have to.
Yeah, the parking is.
Street parking.
situation here, but
parking.
It's after hours, so we
Yeah.
could probably park in their parking spot.
yeah, it's not
Fine.
too bad. Like I said, the ribbon cutting that when they do.
It's fine. Manny will
was
take us
pretty
in a
big.
golf cart.
Tack.
Okay, cool, I like that. I hear Danny, I think outside.
I went to spoke to him because I know that
I'm
was.
down.
Oh, and we
Yeah,
just
so
voted.
we can vote on these little two things.
Correct.
Alright,
Okay.
cool.
So let's just start with your, when you're out.
Okay. Real quick, so Danny can get back to his phone call.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna make some motions. Okay, Gabriel, let's see what you're made of.
It's been quiet, it is right.
He's taking notes, he's taking notes.
He's
He's
in
doing
it, he's
great.
in it right now.
He's doing great.
Alright, so we're going back to 8A to do a motion there.
Yes, okay, I would like to move, to allocate from our seminars budget,
Mhm.
the following expenses towards the 2026 EDC boot camp. I'm going slow because I know Gabriel's writing by hand. $750 towards our marketing consultant for the event, Vanessa.
750 towards.
towards Vanessa, marketing consultant.
Mhm.
$1,000 towards social ads for boot camp registration. And the remaining, and then $250, the remaining $250 in the budget. Towards. What do we call that?
Miscellaneous
Miss-
expenses.
Yeah.
Or like day of
There's
event
a-
expenses.
Yeah, thank you, day of event expenses.
event
I was like, there's a term for that. I think we'll split it up into 3 motions to keep it less confusing, so that is my first motion.
So the social ads are coming out of summer?
For the boot camp, registration ads for the boot camp are coming out of summer right now, that's how we've done it every year. Chella's is coming out of the networker.
Networking,
Yeah.
business, networking, and so
Yeah.
that's like a crazy name on this. but
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it all makes sense.
Seven
Still
fifty
checks the
towards
boxes.
the marketing consultant, $1,000 towards boot camp registration ads, and 250 miscellaneous.
Yep.
Do I get a second?
I second.
Thank you, sir.
Favor?
Aye. So that's motion by Romy, second by Carlos.
Yep.
And motion passes.
Yeah. All in favor? Passes, we're good there.
Okay, and I would like to make another motion to allocate $1,000 out of our networker business budget. That's a really weird name, you're right. To be allocated towards Chelas Miami for hosting the EDC Bootcamp Happy Hour.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you, Danny.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
We're good there.
So motion by Romy, second by Danny. And then I'm not gonna motion for the ad yet, because we don't know how much it costs, but we'll
Fair.
take it out of that
Yeah, we're
budget.
expecting around
Yeah.
50 bulls.
Motion for the date.
Oh, do we have to move for the day? Okay, sure. Why
So
not?
we have to, right? Or no? If we don't have to, then
I
don't
don't
do
think
it.
so, because the subcommittee picks it,
Okay.
so.
Right.
No.
Maybe if you want to put it officially on the record.
No pressure,
Required
Carlos,
to
you
do
wanna
it.
put it on the record?
Yeah.
Okay, you motion for it, right, just in case?
Um,
We're almost done.
I motion for the date of the event to be September 25th, I believe.
See, 20.
Yes.
Second,
All in favor?
aye,
Aye. Well, that was.
that's it, we can't change the
motion by
date
Carlos,
anymore.
Seconded by. Or we can motion to change it. That's what it is, but yeah, now,
Yeah.
that's the official date. Okay,
7, it starts in 10 minutes.
This is, economic.
Mhm.
yeah, we're wrapping up,
Yeah.
almost done.
Public safety, that you guys.
Okay, cool. Now the last thing for new business, and then we'll wrap it up, the BTR YouTube video. This is another
Yeah.
Romy
Sorry, I
suggestion.
was so bored last month.
No, you're good. This is what we're here for. That's why we're here to make this stuff better.
So, as someone who is registering for a BTR license.
Yeah.
Who have,
I'm sorry.
You gotta
Before you go, another motion.
Like-
That, do the networking at the trailer.
Trellis Cottage, oh, good point.
Oh, yes, we didn't actually.
Good one, yes.
Okay,
I motion to, one of the network events, the next event that we have to do it at,
Trellis Cottage.
Charles College.
we didn't pick a date.
And what was that?
One thing we didn't do.
No,
No, la muchacha that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Do we have to pick a date?
the
Okay.
Yeah,
place
yeah,
that
we
we
can
do
already do it.
outside.
We can make
where
the
the
ad
noise-
and start
Okay.
sending stuff on the chamber, make the event bright. This is something we need to push with money, but we can.
Do we need to check
make it.
her first, that she's available?
Yes, but
With
let's
that
at least
date,
pick,
yes.
let's pick
Okay,
some
some
perspective,
options,
pick
okay.
some optional dates. So what month are we looking at?
I mean, we could do, I would say May, just so that we have some time, May or June.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do May.
Probably May, because June, people are out of here for summer.
Alright, let's do May. We do not have a Main Street Live in May, correct?
Yes, we
Yes.
do, yes, we do.
Okay, okay.
It's on a
On the
Friday,
15th.
It's
yeah,
on the fifth.
Mhm.
yeah. We could do it on,
We'll probably avoid that week.
yeah, so I would say maybe on the week of the 18th,
No, we had to do it like later. because
later?
In the sense of everybody will already go to the last one, at least a week of break.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Memorial
So
Day,
maybe-
so.
What is Memorial Day?
The 25th is Memorial Day. so
Oh,
that's a
is
long
it?
weekend.
Okay, so So we definitely have to do it before Memorial Day. Because people typically leave for Memorial Day like that Friday, Saturday,
Day before.
right? So we'd have to do it the 18th, 19th, or 20th, or earlier in May.
Okay, I'm kind of leaning towards May 20th because I think that's when the chamber will probably do theirs. And I know Kimberly also sent an email, that same email to the chamber.
Okay,
So I can try to set it up so they align back up again. You know, I mean.
so we do them together.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Perfect, okay.
That's why I'll
I
talk to
would
Ray.
say, yeah, I would say absolutely. So we don't wanna try and do our own, or just because we wanna pick Trellis?
No, I mean, it doesn't matter. We can do our own too. It's just that I like having everybody work together. 'Cause why not?
Okay,
Yes.
cool, alright,
Exactly.
I'm down, because I know that Social Society will do theirs, so now we're at the point where we're having like 3 or 4 things around town every single month, and people get tired, so that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
So-
would like to align, if we still can, sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's just this time around with the chamber, we needed to, we needed that bond one, we needed one in that first quarter, so we kind of did it quickly.
Yeah,
But I would like to go back to, having us all aligned, that way it's like, everybody's there and
down.
even though everybody goes anyways, but whatever, just so it becomes,
Done.
like what Romy's saying, that we don't have 14 different networks.
Exactly.
No, it's
No, no,
getting
no.
to be that, and it's exhausting,
Yeah, it's
very
too much,
tiring.
it's too much. So that's why I,
Done.
Work.
okay, so May the 20th, that Wednesday is what we're leaning towards. I'll
Yes,
talk to Ray and I'll
do we wanna move for it, or we don't want a motion for it yet?
For the date
There's a motion on the table.
of,
Oh, there is a motion on the
Yeah.
table.
I say throw the date in there too, and then we can change it after.
And the
If
date-
we're good, I wanna start pushing it.
Okay,
Is that
so
on Friday?
Carlos,
Wednesday.
we have a motion on the table from Carlos for our next networking event to be May 20th at Trellis Cottage.
I'll second it.
Cool, all in favor?
Aye.
Sweet.
So motion by Carlos, second by David.
yes,
Okay.
Okay, so super fast in 7 minutes. As
Yeah.
someone who was applying for her BTR license, the BTR license process is super no, but like it's even, the funny thing is that the town of Miami Lakes 7 years ago tried to make it like idiot proof by making this awesome YouTube video about how to apply for your BTR license. And when you Google Town of Miami Lakes BTR license, the first thing that comes up is that YouTube video, but that is completely obsolete now because the website got redone and nothing is where the video says it is.
Oh, for the.
Yes.
So
So,
I watch it.
and when you search on the Town of Miami Lakes website, just BTR, it's like empty links. It's nowhere. I wound up getting connected to somebody in town by one of the other chairs and like the process, the forms, no tienen que ver nada with what's on the website.
Your license, I'm sorry.
It's a business tax receipt. You have to register for it if you do business in the town of Miami Lakes. So it doesn't like jive. And I mean, I think that should be a very large priority for us being the economic development committee.
I agree.
To fix
I
that.
usually do it simpler. I just go to the counter and I say, I want to
The
go,
counter,
and that's
yeah.
it. But I saw the video and I'm like, I didn't know that I was able to do it. I didn't.
But
try
it
to
doesn't,
do
but it doesn't, well, that's the thing
Yeah.
too, is that the video says that you can submit your application electronically, negative. You cannot do that. I have not found a way to do that. I wish that you could submit your
Yeah, maybe you
application
should put it on the
electronically,
website, but- Or it's
Yeah.
somewhere.
correct.
On this new one,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, I'll put that on the agenda for the next time. and
Yes.
then- Is this a question for you? Is that like the building department? or the-
Shoot,
who
contact
does
somebody in
that?
that department.
Is there like a licensing department? That's why
It
Sounds
I'm imagining it would take a little bit more than just us, cause we need somebody that knows the whole process,
Right.
and then we could pay for somebody to make a video for sure and help
Have
that
them
out.
come in the next meeting.
But yeah,
Danny,
is there somebody that can come in?
high end,
yes,
and I'll give you some info.
Danny,
That's on
thank you, will be the
communications.
person.
Danny Angel, right? That's-
Yes.
Yeah, that's the director,
Mhm.
yeah. He-
Danny will.
He's
be
the one who
discussed.
provides like the tax receipt.
And not only that, but like since 7 years ago when they made that video, now there's like a special application if you work from home. So like they've made all these updates, but they're nowhere on the website.
Yeah.
Zero on the
Okay.
website.
Yeah, but I just need somebody that can like give us the whole,
yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like explain it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then-
No,
yeah.
we can go from there,
Yes.
you know, because right now
Like-
we're just like in the dark, because like
Yeah.
you said, it's confusing.
Good,
So it's
yeah.
like,
I
it's set
saw
up.
something related to, and I probably everybody has seen it by now, right? But one of the things that they are pushing, not pushing, but they're going to start pushing is that the towns and cities start doing their process through AI. So let's say you submit building projects and stuff like that. It'll tell you in 10 minutes if you're gonna get approved or what do you need.
Cool, I love it.
So we can probably be doing this push towards that town to go through the process. Obviously, it's a more complex and costly and all of that.
Está pidiendo mucho.
Yes, but I think we can push it through sometime. Yes, you never know. Can begin something.
Okay,
Cool.
cool. Alright, so if you could help us out with that. If
Yeah.
there's somebody you can
Danny, yeah.
get, you know, it doesn't have to be him, but somebody that can explain it at least, that we can turn it into something that we can write and then eventually a video, you know? Alright, cool.
Okay.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Announcements real quick. Tomorrow, there's a networker in Amazonia that the chamber is hosting, so if you guys wanna make it, that would be awesome if anybody wants to swing by. And I just put some random little things here from the town's website. So April 4th is Spring Fling, April 5th is Easter, praise the Lord, and April 8th is Chamber Luncheon. So there we go.
Motion to adjourn.
Second, sorry, you go second.
Uh,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion
Big
passed.
5-7.
Bye, Denise.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.